Hey guys, it's the Viking for Jesus again. Look, I'm still a bit emotional about everything that's been happening. But I just want to have a quick message for someone out there. I know that there's a lot of young people, myself not excluded. I'm only in my mid-20s. But a lot of young people out there who know, just deep down know Jesus is calling you, and you may not have gotten it from church, you may not have gotten it from even believing family. Maybe you do, but that's not the point. The point is you feel called, especially with all the things that are happening right now. Evil has exposed itself clearer than before, and it will continue to do so. I guess you could say the boundaries of the grey areas in life are rapidly becoming less and less grey, and it's very much more of you start to see the line. The line is being drawn, if you will, and you're going to have to make a choice. But perhaps you feel like, what could Jesus possibly want from me? Or perhaps you're thinking, what could Jesus possibly do with me? I mean, you don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know the struggles I've had. You don't know the trauma I've been through. You don't know the family issues I've been having. All those things. And you're right. I don't. But Jesus does. And there's one story in the Bible that I really encourage you to look it up. I'll put it down in the description below. It's about the time when Jesus fed 5,000 people. Now this is from eyewitnesses, okay? Not just one story, but it's told through multiple eyewitnesses, at least in the 4 Gospels. Again, I'll put the exact verses in the description. But the story is real simple and very touching, actually. Basically, the disciples, like Jesus was teaching to the people in a large crowd, 4,000 to 5,000 people. And it was getting late. And so the disciples asked Jesus, Master or teacher or Jesus, send these people home so that they can buy some food before the markets close. And he said, why don't you, how about you feed them? And they go, but with what? How do we feed 5,000 people? Jesus asks, what have we got? And one young boy, probably 12, said to one of the disciples after they had been searching for, someone who has something. The little boy had, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes for his dinner, which he had been given from home. That's all he had. And when he came to Jesus, he said, excuse me, sir, Jesus, master, teacher, you can have what I have. It's not much, but it's 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Maybe you can do something with it. That's basically what he said. And from that, Jesus made a miracle happen. He broke the bread into baskets and divided the fishes. And don't ask me how, but it's stated very clearly that there was enough to feed all 5,000 people there, and they had 12 baskets left over. I think it was 12. They had baskets left over, full. So if you're a young person, if you're someone who knows Jesus is there, even if you haven't committed your life to him yet, just know this: Jesus can use you. Jesus can use you. If he can use 5 pieces of bread, or loaves of bread, and 2 fishes, and feed 5,000 people, it's not about what you think you have, people. It's about, let me tell you how I've done it, okay? And I'm still seeing what Jesus is going to do with this. But what I've done is, look, Jesus, my life is a mess. I've got less to give than what this boy had. At least he had a bit of a healthy meal, 5 loaves of bread, which is healthy bread, freshly baked bread, and 2 freshly caught fish. Good protein, good minerals, bit of meat, bit of carbs from the bread, and all that stuff, right? Good stuff. Sometimes I felt like I can't even give him that. But the point is not about what I think I have. It's about what can Jesus make of it. And the first step of faith is just to say, look, Jesus, this is my mess. If you want to use it, I give it to you now. And then you just wait. That's really all there is to it. Don't underestimate the power of the Lord and the beautiful faith it is to Him of someone of any age, old or young, who says to Him, Jesus, I only have this. I'll be honest with you. If you said to Him, Jesus, I've done shrooms, I've done drugs, I've done weed, I've done pornography, I've done stealing, I've done violence. I don't know how you could possibly turn this around, but if you want to take my mess and make something out of it, here you go. I'll wait and see what you do. I'm not kidding. He can turn it around. You might be asking, how do I know that? Well, I've just started to see more and more people that we can make something of our lives or we can suck at it. I've seen there's a lot of wisdom in the Bible that if you apply it and continuously apply it, eventually it will start to look better for you. You might not get it perfect, but it will certainly be better. And to me, that alone says that Jesus wants the best for us. He does. Sure, yes, He does want you to prosper, but more importantly, He wants you to be saved. And He sees your mess not as an impossible object. I want you to understand that no man or woman, young or old, rich or poor, sound in the mind or not so sound in the mind, healthy or not so healthy, lean, skinny, fit looking or fat or whatever, that's all from the outside. He is interested in what's on the inside. He is interested in what He can do with you. Sure, He's interested in what He can do for you, but most importantly is He doesn't see you as a useless, hopeless, pathetic little piece of living meat that's going to be dead in sometime soon. No. You're a living soul. He is interested in your soul. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it at that for now, actually. Don't let your age, whether it's old or young, decide for you whether you think Jesus finds you useful or not. Because He can use old men, He can use young men, He can use old women, He can use young women. His point is, the gospel is for everyone. The gospel is for everyone. So just look in your own life, be real with it. If it's a mess, well, good on you. At least you're honest with it. And then take that mess to Jesus, and He'll say, well, I see you're being honest with it. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I can use that. I hope this helps and supports someone young out there or someone old. Just go with that, guys. God bless you.